What
Uh,
time? What time is it where you are?
it's 10 p.m.
Okay. Okay. So maybe what are you gonna do tomorrow? What are you gonna do tomorrow?
I will be probably uh, at home. I will study English or uh, at 2 p.m. I will go play squash. It's my big hobby.
Nice. Squash is a lot of fun. How long have you been playing squash?
Uh, 5 or 6 years.
Okay. Nice. 5 or 6 years. Um, nice. Do you play any other sports? Do you play any other sports?
Squash is number one for me, but
Yeah.
I play tennis in summer, or I like soccer or cycling.
Okay. Nice. Soccer, cycling, tennis, squash. Yeah, those are all sports that I really like. I enjoy tennis a lot. Um,
Yes, it's
yeah.
great sport.
Yeah, perfect. I play a lot of soccer too. And Arnaldo, welcome back. Arnaldo, how are you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, good. And so, Arnaldo, what time is it where you are? What time is it there?
Uh, what? Four.
Four?
Yes.
Okay, so 4 in the afternoon. Cool.
Yes.
And so, okay. So what are you gonna do for the rest of the day? What are you gonna do this evening?
Uh, Today I'm gonna stay at home because
Okay.
it's a rainy day.
Okay.
Um, I I prefer stay at home watching movies or listen to the music.
Okay. I prefer to stay at home and watch movies and listen to music. Okay. Cool. Carlos, welcome to class. Carlos, how are you doing?
Hello, hello. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm also decided to stay at home because it's raining here in the northeast of Italy, and I decided to take part in 2 or 3 Berlin lessons.
Nice.
So yeah, very relaxing Saturday,
Yeah.
and yeah, good. And
Okay. Cool.
I'm doing great. Yeah.
Perfect. Um, okay. And so, Carlos, what are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm thinking because the weather provisions are good for tomorrow. I'm going to visit Groot. I don't know if this is okay. The Groot. You know what I mean? Groot
You're gonna
is
visit
it's a big
where?
hole in the earth that
A,
you can get into it
a
uh,
cave?
sometimes in a very deep the very deep profundity, and it's natural. It's a good sorry, because I have to you make me a question uh, very difficult for the moment. So it's yeah. It's This is an area here in the northeast of Italy, Trieste, very very close to Slovenian. A cave,
Yeah, a
so
cave.
a cave, a big cave that there's here. it's touristic and you have to pay for it, but it's very interesting because there's a lot of stalactites and
Stalactites.
sorry, stalact.
It sounds like stalactites.
Yeah, good, stalactites. And so you are in the guts of the earth. So
Yeah.
it's something interesting. So I'm planning to get up early and go there to visit this cave.
Cool.
Big
That'll
cave.
be fun.
It's a big cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and Oscar and ja- Jaud, welcome to class, both of you guys. Oscar, how are you doing?
I'm
Hi,
fine,
teacher.
teacher, and you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. And Jawad, what about you? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you, teacher? How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Oscar, what are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow, Oscar?
Me, I'm going to to play kayak, canoe kayak.
We would say I'm going to go kayaking.
Yes, I'm go. Would you repeat, please? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to go kayaking.
Yeah, I'm going to go kayaking.
Good. Nice. And Oscar, what about you? What are you going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow in the morning, I rest in my home, and the to 12 or I go to lunch to take lunch in a restaurant with my family.
Okay. Nice. That'll be good. That sounds like it'll be good.
Yes.
Okay. Um, perfect. And so let's get started. I think we're just about 10 minutes in. So let's get started on today's lesson. And so let's have Arnaldo. Can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Apartments and houses, infinitive and gerund. In today's lesson, we'll talk about renting a house or an apartment, house and apartment vocabulary, rent, prices.
Nice. And Arnaldo, can you ask Carlos the question right there?
Carlos, do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in a flat in an apartment. Yes, since so for about 20 years I live in an apartment because here in Europe a house is more expensive. So I've got a flat. I rent a flat, uh, so it's nice, but it's not a house. Yeah.
Okay, good. Perfect. Really good grammar, good answer. Oh, wow, that's a really pretty picture. That looks like an awesome cave
Yeah,
as
but
well.
this is the second one. The first one is bigger. It's bigger.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
cool.
been there.
Nice. Okay, Carlos, can you ask Daniel the first question here?
Sorry, the first question. I, ca- I, uh, I don't have the document. What's the? What,
Okay, so if you click on my name at the
yeah.
bottom of the page. Does that help?
I can see your face with a smile.
Really? Um, okay, that's odd. I'm gonna take off the screen share and then I'll put it up again. Can you see it now?
No, 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 no. Okay, ask
Okay,
one else, and I try to organize it. Okay.
okay, I'm gonna leave and come right back. So that might help as well. So hold
Okay.
on 1 second, everybody. this hopefully works. I'm not sure what's going on. My VerbLink doesn't seem to be working, the application. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me either.
No.
Ah, okay, that might be it. Hopefully. Okay, so let's try to get the screen share one more time. Okay, Carlos, can you see the picture now?
Yeah, warm up. The first question is, how many times have
Sorry,
you? Oh my God!
that was my fault.
Don't worry, keep calm. Don't
Yeah,
don't panic.
calm.
Don't panic. How many times have you looked for an apartment or a house? No, have you looked for an apartment or a house? Do you want me to
And
repeat the question?
oh, that's okay. Daniel, can you answer?
If means if I want to buy an apartment.
No, it means, yeah, I mean, how many times have you wanted to rent or looked for an apartment or a house to rent or own? It's like, yeah, gone house shopping or apartment shopping. So shopped for a place to live. Or looked for a place to live. How many times have you looked for a place to live, Daniel?
It means if I looked another flat or a house.
Yeah. So every time that you need a new place to live, so maybe when you move a city, or you move to a different place, or you just change houses, you're looking for a new place to live.
Oh, okay, understand. Actually, I never looked for an apartment. I live in a flat my whole life.
Okay.
In one flat.
Nice. Okay. Really good answer. I've lived in one flat my whole life. Okay. And Daniel, can you ask Jawed the next question?
Yes. What's the hardest thing about finding an apartment?
For me, the hardest thing about finding an apartment is the best price, and the second thing is the best place.
Okay. Maybe finding the best place for the best price.
Yes.
Can you repeat that sentence one more time?
Yes. For me, the hardest thing about finding an apartment is finding the best place for the best price.
Good. Really awesome sentence. Sounded good. Jawed, can you ask Oscar the next question?
Yeah. Oscar, describe your apartment, please.
Just Joshua, what is your number? Pronounce your number. Joshua?
Yeah, my name is Joshua.
Joshua. Joshua, I don't have an apartment. I have a house.
Your house.
Yes. Yeah, my house is a very, very big house. It's probably 400 meters, square meters. It's a big house, and have when a garden is interior gardens, 2 interior gardens, and more light for the mirror, for the windows. Is windows, more windows is probably I don't know. It is for 12 windows.
12 windows?
Yes.
So in the whole house there are only 12 windows? Or I'm not sure what you mean.
No, it's a lot, not lots. It's a lot of windows. It's probably 12. The house has 12 windows.
Okay, nice. Okay, good. Really good answer. So my house is very big. It's probably 400 square meters. It's a big house and has 2 interior gardens and lots of windows. The house probably has 12 windows. Good. Really nice job, Oscar. Oscar, can you ask Carlos the same question?
Carlos, do you have apartment or have a house? Carlos, do you stay?
Yeah, I think Carlos has an apartment, is what he was saying earlier at least. So, yeah. Carlos, are you there?
I'm here. Yeah, yes, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry.
Please,
Don't be
Carlos, describe your apartment.
My apartment. Well, I'm living there. I'm living here since May because I moved on from Milan to this city just 3 months ago, and it's a nice apartment because it's for example I've got a bedroom, big bedroom, and a kitchen living, a kitchen living room because it's a big kitchen. It's the place where I chatting in this moment and hang out, and a bathroom, a balcony, and in the basement there's I don't know how to say it in English. It's a place where I put the bicycle and other things that I don't need on daily basis. And no, no, nice apartment with all the furnitures. I've rented with all the furnitures inside. And
I rented it fully furnished.
sorry,
We could say I rented it fully furnished.
full furnished, full.
Fully furnished.
Fully furnished. Thank you. Fully
Yeah.
furnished. And no, not anymore. It's a simple flat, a simple apartment that I pay 50% less than in Milan. Milan is a very expensive
Nice.
city, and here is an economic city. So the prices are lower than in Milan, and I came here with the same salary as Milan. So it's
Nice.
it's good for me with
Cool.
beautiful beaches.
Perfect. Good. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, let's go to the next page. And Daniel, can you read the title?
Yes. Read the words and define them.
Okay. And Daniel, can you read the first word and define it or use it in a sentence?
I no idea what the word is meant.
Okay. Advertisement. Can you repeat advertisement?
Advertisement.
Good. Okay. Does anybody know what an advertisement is? What's an advertisement?
When publish something that you offer to sell or need to buy, you put an advertisement to put an advertisement sometimes years ago in the newspapers, but today things are changed and you can put it on internet. So on a newspaper or maybe an advertisement in a store. You can put a paper. I offer a second hand, for example, furniture at 50% off.
Yeah. Offering secondhand furniture would be an advertisement. Exactly. So there are lots of advertisements on television too. So for people who are selling things, yeah, just advertisements. Advertisements for shows on television too would be a commercial. Does that make sense, Daniel?
Yes, I understand now.
Okay. Actually, so Daniel, can you read these other three words?
Contract, sign, deposit.
Good. Good pronunciation of sign. And let's have Jawad. Can you read these three words at the bottom?
Yeah. Renter, landlord, repairs.
Good. And does anybody have any other questions about these words? Any other questions?
The renter, what's the difference between renter and landlord? Landlord is the person, the owner, is the owner of the building, for example, or the flat. And the renter, who is the renter? It's the same person.
Not quite. The renter is the person who pays the owner, the person who rents out.
Ah, good. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah.
The apartment. Good. Good question, though. Any other questions?
No, because I thought that at the beginning that it was the person who rent the flat. This was
Okay.
my confusion. Okay, okay, okay.
Um,
No, because I know this word as a tenant.
yeah. A tenant works as well.
The
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, it'd be the same.
Okay.
A renter, a tenant. Yeah, a landlord. Yeah, my renter. Yeah, sorry, a renter is a tenant. I was trying to, you almost confused me. But no, that's good.
No, it's good. It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions here? Daniel, what's deposit? What's a deposit, Daniel?
Deposit is when I have to pay for something.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe you don't have all the money, or so there's a couple different ways to use deposit. Can anybody be a little bit more clear with the definition of deposit?
Deposit is a quantity of money you've got to pay in advance when you rent something, in order that when you go away, when you leave the flat after a period of time, 2 years or 3 years, depend on the contract, you got to give it back in the same good condition as you receive it. If something is broken, or if something needs to be repaired, the owner could use your money, part of your money, to do it. So it's okay. It's a part. It's a guarantee. It's
Yeah.
a money guarantee. Down payment. It's a down payment. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. So a quantity of money you have to pay in advance when you rent something, so that when you leave the flat or the apartment in good condition. If something breaks or just falls apart, the owner can use the deposit to fix the problem. That was awesome. Really good job, Carlos.
Thanks.
David, welcome to class. David, how are you doing?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Great. But teacher,
Yes.
when if the apartment is in good condition, you can take the deposit back at the end of the contract.
Yep.
Okay.
You've got to have your money back. If you leave it in good conditions, the owner they don't have the right to use your money for something. So You got
Exactly.
to have back your money back. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to get your money back. Good. Also, when we're talking about a deposit, it could be a bank deposit. So it's just when you put money in the bank, you can deposit it. And also, it could be a like part of a payment for something bigger. Um, but that's a little bit different. Good. Any other? Well, I don't think there are any other questions here. Uh, okay. And so let's move on to the next page. And let's have David, can you read the title?
Gerunds and infinitives. Fill in the blank with a gerund or infinitive. To buy, to give, to move, to sell, to clean.
Good. Nice job. And Jawed, can you try the first sentence?
Yeah. Don't forget to give the keys to the client.
The keys. Can you repeat keys?
The keys. Don't
Good.
forget to give the keys to the client.
Perfect. And Oscar, can you try the next sentence?
I had to buy into a new apartment. Packing and unpacking is such a pain.
Okay, it's a little bit different. Can you think about anything else that might work there? So can you think of anything else that might work?
Yes, this probably is. I hate to clean into a new apartment.
Not quite. So packing and unpacking. What's
Oh yes,
packing?
yes. Excuse me. I hate to move into a new
Good.
apartment. Packing and unpacking is such a pain
Good. So the verb is to move.
to
We
move.
change it. We wouldn't use the infinitive. We'd actually use the gerund. So what's the gerund of to move?
I hate moving.
Yeah. Really good. Into.
A new apartment.
Good. Can you read the whole sentence one more time?
It is. I hate moving into a new apartment. Packing and unpacking is such a pain.
Yeah. And can you repeat packing? Packing and unpacking.
Packing and unpacking.
Yeah. Nice. Good. Really nice job.
It's a
And
pain
so
in
let's.
the neck.
Pardon?
It's a pain in the neck.
Yeah, it is a pain in the neck.
Packing and unpacking.
Yeah, one of my least favorite things to do. Carlos, can you try the next one?
I imagine cleaning that house every day. It's so beautiful, but I don't think that cleaning a house every day is so beautiful. I don't moving, selling. The only word is cleaning.
Not
Because
quite.
selling a house every day, the same house every day, is not
That
possible.
wouldn't work.
Buying, sorry?
Yeah, buying?
Buying that house every day is so beautiful. So you can buy once.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine buying that house every day. So every time you pass it, maybe.
Okay, I imagine buying that house every day. It's so beautiful. Maybe I imagine buying a house every day. No, that's different. But okay, I imagine buying that house every day.
Yeah, so maybe it's a house that you pass on the way to work, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. And so, good. And let's go to the next one. David, sorry, Daniel, can you try the next one?
Yes. I need to sell the house by Tuesday.
I need to sell the house by Tuesday. Yeah. Sell the house by Tuesday. That's perfect. That would work really well. And so let's move. David, can you try the next one?
Okay. The house still needs to cleaning. I don't know.
The house still needs cleaning. Yeah,
Cleaning.
that sounds
Okay.
good. Okay. And yeah,
Okay.
perfect. Any questions on this page? Does anybody have any questions?
No.
Okay. Let's go on to the next page. And so let's have Jawed, can you read this paragraph?
Yes. Waging cooperation. Never make your home in a place. Make a home for yourself inside your one head. You will find what you need to furnish it. Memory, friends you can trust, love of learning, and other such things. That way it will go with you wherever you journey.
Good. Really nice job. Can you repeat comprehension? Comprehension?
Compre- 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 comprehension.
Yeah. And then own. Can you repeat own?
Own.
I don't even know how to type that one out. Own. Own. Yeah, I don't know. Good. Okay, and so, Jawed, can you ask Oscar the first question? Actually, both questions.
Oscar, what do you think about this quotation? What is the author trying to say?
Wait a moment. I don't know. This is.
I don't know.
No. About
Okay.
this quotation. The quotation is another person that you try for send you or yes. It is you will find. Oh no.
Sorry. Sorry. There. Yeah, so what do you think it means? This is a quotation.
Yes.
Yeah. So never make your home. So the idea of a home is maybe a place that you're really comfortable. Home is like where you just feel most comfortable. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any ideas about this? Does anybody think they know what it's trying to say?
He's using his fantasy. So instead of thinking about your real apartment or your real house, thinking about a house in your mind that you can imagine it in another way, in the way that you'd like to have it. Maybe in your life you will never have a house like this, like you think. For example, I could never have a castle. So the author is saying that don't think about your real house, but think the house that you're dreaming. Maybe a castle, and thinking about the furniture inside the castle, and
Castle.
sorry,
So it sounds like castle.
castle, castle,
Yeah.
castle.
So no T. The T is silent. Castle.
Castle, castle.
Good.
Good.
Perfect.
Without T, castle.
Yeah.
So when you say the city Newcastle, say Newcastle, no Newcastle,
Yeah.
Newcastle. And well, so imagine not thinking about not your real apartment, but your virtual house.
Okay. Sort of. I think in this case he's not really talking about a house.
Well, place.
Yeah, so we're talking about a home.
Home.
And
Yeah.
a home is more like a place, or like just a state of being really comfortable. So if your home, you can even have your home in a town, or your home can be in a certain area. Your home can be as big or as small as you want it to be, really. And so what's it mean, maybe Daniel, what do you think it means to have a home inside your own head?
I think it means everyone can be happy and doesn't need a big house or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay, no, I think that's good. So yeah, you don't need like a big house or really anything like that. Yeah. David, do you have any thoughts on this? Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know if I understand the meaning of the quotation, but I think he is saying he wants to give the idea of we don't have to be to depend to like very much of that the things that we have, and we don't have to give our house in a land and be free to enjoy the life, travel to other places, and give worth to relationships, to friends and love and everything.
Yeah. So I think that's exactly kind of what he's saying. Is like, don't make your home something that you can lose, really. So make sure your most comfortable place is not something that you can lose. That you can lose. So like a house can be, broken into or burnt down or changed. Like things can happen to it. You can move. You can be forced to move. You can lose your money. But if you make your home in your head, it's something that you can't lose. You'll always have your memories. You'll always have friends, love of learning, and things like that. So yeah, just be really comfortable with yourself, and then you won't ever have to worry about losing that comfort. I think that's what he's saying. But yeah, that was really good, David. I think that was really good. All of you guys, really good points. Does anybody have any questions here? Any questions? Okay, so no questions. Let's go here. And Jawed, can you read the title and also the idiom?
Yeah. Idiom. What does this idiom mean? In the doghouse, to be in trouble with someone. Example, I forgot to take out the trash again this week and Caroline is so mad. I'm definitely in the doghouse.
Yeah, good. I'm definitely in the doghouse. Can you repeat definitely?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Good. Okay, and Oscar. Actually, Jawed, can you ask Oscar the question at the bottom of the page?
Yeah. Have you ever been in the doghouse? Explain.
No, I don't have been in a dark house. I have a very very big house.
Okay, so this is a little bit different. It's not in a literal doghouse. So remember, to be in the doghouse is to be in trouble with somebody. So when you do something that somebody doesn't like, do something that someone doesn't like, you are in the doghouse.
Yes.
So maybe I flunked a course at college, and I was in the doghouse, and my mom put me in the doghouse for a month.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Something like that. When somebody's irritated at you, or irritated at something that you've done. So when have you been in the doghouse, Oscar?
Repeat the teacher, please.
So when were you in the doghouse? So everybody's probably been in a doghouse at one point in their life. So when somebody's just been mad at them. So
It's,
when was
I think the person is explaining for the house is very small house.
Carlos, or Oscar, I'm sorry. Oscar, it's a little bit different. It's not literal. Not literal. Doghouse.
Yes.
So it means when someone is mad at you, you are in the doghouse. Okay, does that make sense? So it's not a literal doghouse. It's just the state of having somebody mad at you.
This
Does that make more sense, Oscar?
this is not neutral. This is having. I'm angry with you. I don't know. I don't understand what means this phrase.
You don't understand what?
What is this? This is in the dark house. It is not literal and it is comparative. I don't know.
Excuse me?
I don't know. This is not literal. I don't know comparison with the dog house. I don't know what is the themes for this phrase.
Okay. Maybe this will help. So this is a definition. Can you read this definition?
Yes.
So up top, can you read that?
Yes. In a situation in which someone is annoyed with you because of something you did with you did.
Yeah, and this is an example.
Yes.
So annoyed is just angry or irritated.
Yes.
Okay, so the president's aide is in the doghouse over
Yes.
remarks she made to the press.
Yes.
So, Oscar, when were you in the doghouse? When were you in the doghouse?
This is a similar situation when I arrived to my house in the night, very angry, and my doctor is saying me, Father, I need this or need another things. In this moment, I only need to rest and take my dinner.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's more when you're irritated at somebody else. So she was in the doghouse. Daniel, can you explain when you were in the doghouse, Daniel?
Okay. When I forgot on my mom's day, I was in the doghouse.
Nice.
Am I understand right?
Yeah, that's perfect. When I forgot Mother's Day, I was in the doghouse. And that'd be perfect. Okay, good. What about you, Carlos? When were you in the doghouse?
In the doghouse, well, I really feel in the doghouse every time I've got a deployment, for example, and for any question or any reason, I'm a software developer. And then any question or something that out of my control, I can't get on time, or I can't deploy it on time. So in that moment I feel in the doghouse, in the doghouse.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Um,
For example, when I've got the boss give me something to do, for example, in 3 days or in 4 days, and
mhm.
when it happens something that I can't accomplish, uh, or maybe
Yeah.
I can't take it on time. So I feel in the doghouse because I don't like
Yeah.
to tell, oh, there was a problem, I couldn't. I prefer to remain working free for hours and hours and get it on time. Yeah,
Wow.
deploy
Okay,
it
good.
on time.
That's
Because then,
definitely
yeah, then if I want to get out early of my job because I have nothing to do, there's not any problem. But that's the moment when I feel in the doghouse.
okay. Nice. Really good work. Okay. And so, what about you, David? Have you ever been in the doghouse?
Well, sometimes when I don't finish a work and the deadline was gone, sometimes I'm in the doghouse.
Okay. So when you don't finish your work, yeah, maybe your boss will put you in the doghouse. Good. Okay, let's go on to the next page. David, can you ask Jawed the first question?
Okay. Jawad, in your opinion, what is the best way to convince someone to lower the price of a house or apartment?
Um, I think for me the best way to convince
Thanks.
someone to lower the price of a house is to to look no sorry to looking for the it's difficult. What is broken in house? What isn't made good? Uh, how many money the repair costs? Uh, and uh, and that's that's all.
Nice. Okay. Good. That sounded really nice. Can you read the sentences? I made a few corrections. Can you read those again with the corrections, Jawed?
Yeah. I think the best way to convince someone to lower the price of a house is to look for things that are broken in house, what isn't made well, and figure out how much money the repair will cost.
Good. Nice job. Okay. Jawed, can you ask Carlos the next question?
Carlos, what is the most important thing to consider when choosing a house or apartment? Why?
Well, first of all, the position in the city. I prefer to have an apartment, my home, in very near or pretty close to my job. I don't like to travel a lot. And then the commodities. No, the commodities I don't think is the word, the correct word. But so I need to have a bedroom, living room, kitchen, so all the rooms I need, and of course the price, the relation between price and the quality of the apartment. This is the most important thing.
Okay, yeah, the relationship between the price and the quality of the apartment.
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah, nice. Of the apartment. Really good job. Okay, awesome. And so, yeah, Carlos, can you ask Daniel the first question?
The first. Daniel, in your opinion, what's the best way to convince someone to lower the price of a house, apartment?
Okay. Uh,
You are a honest person, you will pay on time every month, blah, 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 blah.
I I really don't know.
Okay. Carlos, can you give him another hint?
Yeah, yeah. For example, I've got other offers. There are some other flats that make me a discount, but I prefer this flat because it's better for me, and of course I have to take a look of my money, of my pocket. If you make me a discount, maybe we can deal. We can deal with it.
Yeah.
So uh, think about it. Don't worry, because if you ask an answer very quickly, maybe the person say no. So in this way, you are showing that you are not desperate for the flat. So I think about it. But if you make a discount, we can deal. We can sign it.
Okay.
Maybe 10% off,
Good.
50% off.
Daniel, does that help? Maybe something like that?
Yes, a little.
Okay. David, what about you? Can you think of any other ideas?
Ideas to choose a house or apartment.
Yeah, the best way to convince somebody to lower the price of a house or an apartment.
Okay. Wow. Mm, I don't know. I think the best way is ask for a discount and be honest. And maybe instead of criticize the apartment, you can try to say good things. And maybe the owner like of you and give you a discount.
Nice.
I don't know.
Well,
What I say to you, my point of view is real. I always behave in this way. So say no, I've got a lot of offers. So it's functional. It's good. It's okay. Try it when you have to rent an apartment because it's not with a real agent state because they don't make a discount, but with the owner directly, you can use these ideas. Yeah.
Okay, good. Not with real estate agents, but with owners.
No,
Okay.
with real estate, no.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. And so we're just about out of time. We've got another like half minute. Does anybody have any questions before we finish up? Any last questions? Okay. Or maybe thoughts? Okay. So you guys did a really good job in class today. I think all of you spoke really well, had some good answers. Yeah, really good grammar. A couple times prepositions, but other than that, I think that was some of the only small things. Yeah, keep up the good work. Hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon. I do have a class right after this, so maybe I'll see you guys there. But if not, have a really great night.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Joshua.
Bye.
Joshua.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.